Welcome back, real nerds. It's time for some real talk.
Oh, so real.
It's a showdown.
Oh, the Death Note Showdown. Ultimate Death Match.
I don't know why you're gonna go down so bad. You're gonna wish you liked the show, the movie after this.
I'm not.
You are.
My opinions are mine, and that's how they'll always stay.
I am your host for tonight's episode of Nerds at Night, episode 7, the Death Note Showdown. I am your host, Scooter. To my right, your left, is my co-host, Bobby
Slightly
Law.
better host.
Slightly better in his own words. Asterisk? Bobby Law?
Asterisk.
Bobby Law.
Yeah.
Hi.
Blah.
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 I don't like that as much as slaw. Slaw.
Hey, I was first.
I mean, you were first, but
I was first, okay.
First is the worst.
Whatever. Just.
How about those Gundams?
Yeah.
I fucking hate you.
I sent him a beautiful picture of a Gundam.
He sent
today.
me a picture of Liger Zero, and he's like, "Look at this awesome Gundam." I'm like, "You're a fucking ass."
I said, look at this trash. It's the worst Gundam ever.
Yeah. Like, is it what? Zoids is Zoids is like my favorite show of all time.
It was great. It made me chuckle at work. It was fantastic.
Should we talk
Especially
about
your like little angry face at it was great.
Yeah, I was so pissed. Should we talk about these dope sweaters we're wearing?
Yeah, mine is all right.
We finally got them in.
Nerds at Night. Gotta love that little customization there.
Oh yeah, he got the special like.
But
Oh yeah, the back.
check out the back.
Oh yeah, you gotta do like a weird turn so they can see it. Wait, sit down farther. There you go. Now turn around. Pull your hood up.
Oh wait.
Pull your hood up. There you go. Oh wow, what a loser! Got his own name on his back.
Whoa! It's game over.
It's game over.
Game over on all fronts.
It's weird because we have game over on our. No, I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind.
It's not the same though.
It's not the same.
Obviously,
Not the same.
mine's a little more karate.
Karate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it wouldn't. The logo we have for this one wouldn't work on the sweatshirts. It sucked, but we made it work.
Yeah, I love this
Still,
sweatshirt.
it's nice.
And by the way, now we can actually tell you how they feel. The t-shirts
so nice.
are great too. They're really strong. I've washed mine like 4 times already. It hasn't messed up at all.
And they really have that like nice like it looks vintagey almost like it looks
like
it
the
looks
actual
worn
logo.
in. Like I washed his and Tim's before I gave it to him, so they wouldn't have that smell. They could just go into wearing them. And those things the logos, like everything, all the imprints, the screen prints look really nice.
And these hoodies, we
I was
actually
really surprised actually.
we actually opted for the cheaper hoodies, which the only
Yeah, we did.
I mean, there's a difference in material, I
$3,
guess.
yeah.
But the only thing that was really different were the strings were white in the upgraded hoodie.
Yeah, no, I think these ones are narrower. That's what it was. It was like
okay.
these like the cut kind of like cuts in a little bit, and then the hood was a little bit tighter.
Didn't they have a zipper option too?
So, yeah.
They had
Yeah.
it zipped.
No, my buddy Joe. Thanks, Joe, for buying it. He actually asked me for a custom one. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
He asked me for a zipper one. So as soon as he gets it, I'm
okay.
gonna ask him how that feels.
Cool. Yeah, because so far these ones are really, really soft on the inside. Like they're just great.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody out there wants a custom hoodie, I mean, we're so small right now that
Fantastic.
it would not be difficult for me to just you guys email me or whatever. We Skype, FaceTime.
Sounds exclusive. I would get on that.
I
So I'm
got
messaging
decent
Scott
time.
about that.
Class starts tomorrow, so that's gonna be.
Message him
It's
now.
gonna suck.
After tomorrow, he won't have time.
I only got one class tomorrow.
It's got to be very simple.
I'm taking accounting tomorrow.
Accounting.
I'm so happy I get to start my fall semester with accounting. Yay!
You're very accountable, Scott, for all your grades, and you better do well.
I got straight A's so far.
Good. Oh, he's so great.
I've never had straight A's in my life.
He's the best student.
Seriously. Well,
That's
probably
what
kindergarten.
nerds do.
Kindergarten, you probably
That's just what nerds do.
The thing is, that's the thing is like that's why I like the word nerd. Nerd doesn't have to mean like you're like a super smart dude.
Yeah.
You like look. I mean, dude, we were just talking about it. Nerd, Revenge of the Nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Booger or is his name Booger? Yeah. Yeah. Booger. Curly hair guy, kind of chubby.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure his name was Booger.
Booger. Okay.
Yeah, like he wasn't like a smart dude, but he like had like, but he was like smart in other areas, like stuff. Like you could be a nerd and be just smart at video games.
Yeah, that's true.
You mean nerd and just like Magic the
Nerds.
Gathering? I know plenty of nerds who like Magic the Gathering. And they're
Yeah, you
awesome
could be
nerds.
Vin Diesel and be a nerd.
Oh my
like-
god! When I found out that he was a nerd, I was like, "You are my hero, you dumb
so
talking
great.
motherfucker."
A nerd isn't how you look; it's what you are on the inside. You know
And
what?
how
Just
fast
be,
your thumbs are.
just be who you are. That's the best.
Don't press B on life. Press A.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
What a great quote.
Kids don't do drugs, man.
Now, Death Note.
Death Note.
Let's get into it.
All right, so yeah, you tell them how you feel, even though they might not have saw your face.
Well, let's start this. I watched the movie yesterday. I watched the anime 9 years ago, 10 years ago.
That's the last time you watched it?
I watched the anime one time.
So you watched it literally 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I watched the anime like 10 years ago. Sadly I didn't remember like extreme details because it's been so long. So when I tried to think like really closely about like someone's face or something, I pictured people's faces from Sword Art Online because that was a really great anime, and I probably watched that a lot more recently.
Sword Art Online is amazing.
But anyways,
thank you. Some of my friends got me to that show like a couple years ago. I love that show.
It was so good.
Yeah.
First season was better.
It's coming back.
Way better.
They had a movie. I didn't get to see it. I was so mad. It came to Hawaii.
I don't know if I'd want to.
I do.
Not after this.
Not a live action.
Not
movie.
after this.
It wasn't a live action movie. It was the same cartoon.
So Death Note, I didn't like the movie
because he's weak.
Scott loved the movie.
I did love it. I mean, it wasn't the best movie in the world, but it was a great movie.
All right. So I'll just get into some gripes I had, I guess, and then you can just tell me why they're not so gripe worthy.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's just do each one. I'll just tell you how you're wrong in every way.
So I enjoyed the first kill in the anime a lot better. Like the first name, I enjoyed a lot more.
It was the person who's going to prison or was in prison.
It was the person. No, it was the person who was robbing somebody. Basically, I think it was like this group of dudes. I think some biker dudes. They were like robbing a lady out front of a store or something, or like pushing her around and like ripped her shopping bag or something. And he got the one guy to sit like. I think he got him to brag about himself, basically, and say his name, like, I'm so-and-so. You really want to talk to me? Because I think he was trying to stick up for the lady. So then he runs into the store, and he writes, like, I
remember that.
Blank gets hit by a truck. So dude gets nailed by, like, a big truck.
Okay.
And he figures out the book is real.
Gotcha.
I like that a lot more. This, in the movie, it was kind of cool. Spoiler alert for all of this. We're going to talk about everything in Death Note. So in the movie... Spoiler. The first kill was it the guy who killed his mom?
That was the first one he tested.
Or was it? Okay, that was all right.
Yeah.
So I think he did that out of rage and didn't think it was going to work.
He did that out of rage, and then when he realized it actually worked, that's when he used it on the guy who was holding up that place.
So what's up with his mom being gone?
She's dead.
Why?
They don't say.
Okay.
I mean, there's no like huge like thing about it that she's just gone.
I didn't really appreciate that.
It's just like a plot point, I guess.
Also,
there's plenty of movies that do that don't explain every single detail, especially something like that.
I did not like how they didn't really go. They didn't give Light any type of backstory.
You know how she died, right?
No.
Okay, like the guy killed her.
What guy?
The guy who he killed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The first guy.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't in prison.
He hit her in a car or something and got off because he was had a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he killed himself with a fork.
But why? Why would they even? Here's the thing.
It was just like a chump. It's okay. It's a okay. If you watch the movie, remember he says everybody has a flimsy excuse to make it okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what L says.
Okay.
That's his flimsy excuse that started him off to be righteous when other people can't.
Okay.
Which is also Light Yagami's kind of like his way of thinking in the beginning. But the thing is, he kind of keeps that way of thinking for a long time. In this one, and I mean, I'm not going to get into my thing, but Death Note, the movie, definitely takes on a different way of thinking.
I think they should have done it totally different with how different they went.
They did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
See, they shouldn't even kept Light's name.
I mean, okay, I told you already I agree with that. They should have changed the name.
Completely.
But it doesn't bother me as much after watching the film.
I don't think... what was it?
So your first gripe...
I would have my first gripe was that I enjoyed the first kill in the anime a lot more than in the new movie.
Okay.
And also in the movie...
So your gripe is more or less just like, I like this more than this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what a lot of these are, obviously.
Flimsy.
Like, obviously I like the anime more than the movie. Okay.
You're just like, I don't like the first hello in the movie, but the first hello in the TV show was great.
All right, so what I really dislike is they didn't give Light any type of backstory. He's just sitting there at school. You don't know if he's the smart kid. You don't know if he's the bullied kid, the bully.
They definitely do that in the movie.
The punk.
They definitely do that in the movie.
he just kind of gets the book dropped on him.
They definitely do that in the movie.
What they do?
It's almost the basics or the basis for like.
I mean, he looks like the kid who was like a loner sort of guy, but they didn't go into.
Okay, look. So in the film, they literally show in the beginning that he's a high school kid, who's very smart.
He's not very
smart as Light Yagami. So you gotta differentiate the movie from the TV show. So
no, this is my grapes. These are my grapes.
So Light Turner is a smart kid, not like a he's not like Yagami, who's a strategist.
Yes,
Light Yagami is a strategist,
which was what made the anime so great in a way too.
You are right in that aspect. He was a great strategist, but Light Turner was a smart kid. Like for what he was a smart kid. People would pay him to do his homework. He also got the snot kicked out of him because he was considered a little bitch in high school. Like he wasn't popular. He wasn't anything. He was the classic American bullied kid.
Yeah, he got.
Which punched. I don't like about the movie. I don't like that they used that.
Well, he got punched by someone he was standing up for.
Yeah, he was being the valiant effort.
That didn't
guy.
make me think he was the bully kid.
No, bullied.
Yeah, no, bullied kid.
No, he probably wasn't bullied a lot, but he probably was like. Think of like 13 Reasons Why. Right. Okay. So easiest thing because you just watched it. Mm-hmm. The kid, the main character, the guy, right? He's not really bullied, but he's not really paid attention to. Okay. But like if you got in your way, you definitely like just choke him the fuck out. That's basically what happened. It's just classic American bully. Yeah. Shit that they put in their films.
It just makes sense.
Which I did not like about the film. I actually did not like that about this film. There are things I did not like about the movie.
See, what I loved, I liked the backstory for Light in the anime because it shows him in class. It shows that he's like a really smart kid because he's not even paying attention to what's going on and he's answering everything right. Yeah,
he's ridiculously really smart great in the TV show.
Now, Light in the movie showed one instance of being an amazing strategist, and it comes really close for pretty much the end.
You're talking about the Final Destination scenes when he actually like makes his whole like plan.
Yeah, he gets the one guy to pick up the journal. He gets the doctor to come and resuscitate him from the water. Like
that is something like Yagami would do.
Yeah, so much, and I was very impressed with that. I love that. In a sense,
because I don't believe Light Yagami would ever get that far. But
I wish.
Sorry.
Yeah. I really wish that he would have stuck that way throughout the whole movie and been more like Light in the strategist type of way.
But you want it to be different. If he's a super strategist, he's just playing Light Yagami.
Yeah, so here's what I wanted. Either a remake of Death Note but real life.
Awful.
Or a totally different way. Like a different Shinigami dropped the book, or Ryuk dropped the book but found a completely different person who kind of goes along the same type of thing, I guess, but totally different person, you know? Like, I don't want any of the same story. If you're just gonna give me the same character and then totally stray, why?
I get it. No, like, see, so after I found out that Light Turner was portrayed the way he was in this film and watched the whole thing, I was no longer mad at the fact that his name was Light. I pretty much pretended that he wasn't Light at all. He was just Turner. Because it basically didn't matter that his name was Light because he wasn't Light Yagami. There was no way to connect the two except for the fact that they both had a Death Note. This isn't the first Death Note. I mean, I did have a problem with him taking the Kira name in the movie, but they tied it well. Like they did use it well. I think it shows a good effort to use that and then like explain it the way they did. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I can see that happening.
One thing that I was really, really... Well, here's two big things. All right, let me get the first one. Let me write the second one down real quick.
Okay. It's a showdown!
All right, so the first one. After the first kill, he kills his mom's killer. You know, DUI guy, mobster guy.
Yeah.
Kills him. So now he's in class in detention. He's got the Death Note. Teacher leaves the room for a minute, and, you know...
No.
This is when...
No. Okay, yeah. He has the Death Note, but he hasn't actually used it yet.
Right. Well, only for the guy. Only for his mom's killer.
No, he hasn't used Death Note at all yet at that point. He got detention after the fight. And then went straight to detention that day. And that's when the Death Note activated and Ryuk showed himself for the first time. That was not after the first kill.
So second kill was his mom's.
The first kill was that night. because he went home because he was all pissed. And then he got he took
What
it out on his
what I'm
dad.
talking about right now is the detention scene where he meets Ryuk.
Yeah, and he screams like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before he actually used it. He had it in his possession.
He used it in that scene.
No,
Yes.
he didn't actually write down anybody's names.
He was
Reading the rules.
What I remember is he meets Ryuk. He screams like a little
Yes.
bitch for a while.
Yep.
And then Ryuk encourages him to use the death note. He says, "Look out the window."
No, yeah, his first kill wasn't.
Fucker.
You're right. Okay, so yeah, because I didn't really think it was a kill because they called the first kill his mom's killer, but his first kill is actually the boy.
Right. So
with the splitting of the head.
This is what I have a huge issue with. Ryuk basically peer pressures the shit out of him into using the book for the first time.
Yes.
Whereas Ryuk in the anime shows up after he's already written 500 names, like 6 pages worth, and Ryuk's just like, "I'm surprised you've written this much." Like, wow.
They flipped his style.
Yeah.
Because Ryuk is more of a bystander. And in this movie, he was more of like the actual thing that carried out the act.
And see, that was the whole thing in the anime. Ryuk was just bored.
Yeah.
That's why it all happened because he was bored.
Yeah. And in this one, it seemed like the Shinigami almost had to.
Yeah.
Like the way he explained it was like, "Oh, we have to give it to somebody."
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, I mean, how many Shinigamis do you have? Because then that means everybody has a fucking death note.
Yeah.
I did not like that. I didn't like that it was like a policy for Shinigamis to give their death notes away. Because that's basically how they explained it in the film.
And I
did not like that.
I didn't understand. I thought in the anime, if someone touched the death note, they could then
see the Shinigami. Yes.
Right.
Like temporarily.
Basically, what I thought in the movie, what happened is that Ryuk just wasn't letting himself be seen, maybe. But at the same time, she touched the book, didn't see Ryuk, but she used a page from the book, and
Ryuk followed the order.
Yeah. It works
because
okay.
because the order the rule was anything that's written in these pages. But they never actually said the rule of like if you touch the death note, because you gotta remember Ryuk was actually more of like a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally Ryuk was more of like a friend in the anime.
In the anime, I sort of remember him,
but
I remember him fucking with him. But I remember at one point him like I think there was a situation where Light could have been destroyed, and Ryuk was sort of there, like could have gotten rid of him or not, but decided like, I kind of want him to pull through, but I'm not going to help him.
Yeah,
but I kind of want him to make it.
He felt compassion.
Yeah,
or like or an urgency to keep him around.
It was weird.
Yeah,
it's like
Ryuk in this one is completely ruthless, which I mean is kind of like.
Which I didn't.
I didn't hate that. I liked that actually, because the thing is, like Ryuk he's a death god, so I mean like they're sadistic.
Ryuk himself.
I mean, people die like that. So
in the movie, I liked the way he looked, but I didn't like his facial expressions. I don't know why, but I love that just blank stare from the anime.
Okay.
I just love because it's just like that's him.
But the thing is, the way I explained this to Brittany, because she was like, Brittany didn't like it either.
Yeah.
So she was like, she was kind of mad at William Dafoe's like face and everything, which by the way was a combination of CGI and actual
props.
how
they did it to him, like, and it was really cool how they got it.
And the thing is, like, if you watched even like a clip of the Japanese real life version, so like basically like ours,
okay,
Ryuk, they try to recreate Ryuk as the anime character, like with the colors and everything.
Right.
He looked like garbage.
And this was 2006 or something like that,
version. They made the Japanese live action version was just, it wasn't good. But I mean, most of them aren't. I mean, watch Attack on Titan, wasn't that great, but it's fun to watch. They're fun to watch.
Attack on Titan, I feel like would be a really creepy.
I have both of them.
Like,
both you know, they changed the story completely.
Seeing those Titans,
they changed the story completely.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I'm not as deep in with Attack on Titan.
Neither. I actually haven't seen the new season yet. But either way,
Death Note I just loved so much. Now let me get with probably my biggest gripe, I guess. At this point in the movie, I said, all right, I guess they're going to go completely different with everything.
Yep.
And I just started, kept watching. So he basically uses his Death Note as a pickup move.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
To pick up the girl. Like, hey, oh my God, let me show you this.
One of the big things I liked about the original anime is that Light wasn't like that typical, like, oh, I'm going to use this to make a girl flirt with me.
Yeah.
He used it and he was like, I don't care if I have a female by me because I'm a god.
Yeah. And what was cool was the girl he met in the anime had her own Shinigami.
Yes. So, but the thing is, which is kind of weird if you think about it, It's almost like the female, which I can't remember her name, the female protagonist.
Misa.
No, in the new one.
Oh, in the movie?
Yeah,
I think they just made it Mia.
Okay, so yeah, I don't remember. But she is basically Light Yagami in this film.
She is.
Have you ever thought about that?
No.
She's a strategist. She's smart. She's only outwitted by a light. And she wants to use the book like a death god.
That's true.
She's Light Yagami. I'm telling you right now, she is the embodiment of what Light Yagami was.
Now she's dead.
She was just sadistic from the beginning.
Now she dead.
Light Yagami was sadistic after like most of the first season.
Light Yagami decided that he was gonna cleanse the world before he even met Ryuk. He had like pages of trash.
He was a justice radical.
He was so great in that anime, man.
Oh no, that was a great.
And you know, it was
story.
really
it's a cult classic. I mean,
I was looking forward to awkward interactions between him and his dad, with him being like in the anime, he's a lead detective mostly up until L comes and like pushes him out of the way. But he's really the one who's gunning for finding Kira and figuring this stuff out, and he's living, in the same house as Kira.
And the thing is, the interactions with L aren't the same either.
I didn't like L from this.
In the movie, he's not like, he doesn't meet him in like a school. Obviously it's still the same thing. L thinks it's him, but in this one, L thinks it's him, and then he's just like, it's him.
They did it, way too fast.
There is no I have to find out things. I have to make sure. Like, he was like, oh, we have to make sure he is him, but he went more of like a, since I can't figure it out, and you stole my fucking best friend manservant.
Yeah, I'm gonna
go, because L doesn't.
He was gonna kill him.
L doesn't lose his cool. That's his thing.
Yeah.
That's what was great about Light Yagami and L, was that they were both calm, collective. Like, just go fuck yourself. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Smart.
They were Batman.
Crazy smart.
But the thing is, I still liked the new movie because they changed what. That's why I didn't look at it like it was Light and L. If you completely take away that simple fact that their names were Light and L.
Okay.
It makes the film completely different, because you're just like, that's Turner and that's AJ.
That means I'm forgetting that I watched Death Note, kind of, and looking at this as fresh.
Think of it as, this is the way I looked at it. It's not a Death Note reboot. It's a Death Note. It's like, it's happening in the same universe as another film.
It's like they took the names of the characters that I liked and tried to make more money off them.
Yes, there was definitely, using the names was a money grab, I think. Just also because it keeps people interested. Like, obviously, we want to see it really bad. So, I mean,
what was I gonna say? Something about L.
L wasn't bad in this film. It's just that, like I said, he's not L from the anime.
You know what I loved in the anime?
He's M.
How L figured out what town or what city Kira was in. Like, basically,
the same way they did in the movie.
They did it in the movie the same way.
Using the broadcast.
But the way they went through it in the movie was, you didn't really see it.
They got to condense.
You didn't really see it happen. You didn't see what was going on. You just heard L kind of explain really fast how he found him, and then they kept going.
We got to realize, in a TV show you have 25-minute episodes.
Yeah, but this was such a great strategic thing from L. Like, I was so impressed by that.
Yeah, it was good.
So he basically put up criminals, and he would put them on one local news station, or just a few in a certain area.
Wait for one to die.
Yeah, and just wait for one to die, and then, like, basically he would get the guy to say, what he did and how come he was bad and his real name. And Light happens to be watching that
in Tokyo.
Writes his name down. Yeah. And then that's how Kira knows, okay, this is where you are.
He's in Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got you. In the whole world, he narrows it down.
They did the same thing in the movie, but yes, it was a lot quicker. It wasn't as like extravagant.
I was happy they did the same thing in the movie, but I was like, man, I almost missed it. Like, because all of a sudden everything, like, there was no subtitles, and then all of a sudden Watari and L, I think, start talking.
Yeah, what's up with
quick subtitles? Like, all of a sudden.
Watari is like, oh my god.
Watari. Yeah. Well, was he in the anime? Did he have somebody like that?
Yeah, he had a manservant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't really remember. I was glad through watching the movie that I did kind of remember a lot of things from the anime.
Yeah, and they definitely gave the props where props were due as much as they could.
You know what? Kira didn't get to work with L either, and that was a pretty intense bit of time. Yeah,
that's season 2. That's what the thing is. I wanted to see season 1's like Ender. But that was only on the cusp.
Do you think
If the movie was the same as a TV show, then I was like, okay, they had to end it with season 1's ender where they're like put in jail, like, you know, in those prisons, and like deaths keep happening, whatever, blah blah. So you can prove yourself, and then like the dad goes to kill them,
and that's how he gets on L's team actually, because he finally thinks like, oh, maybe he's not.
He can't be cured now.
Yeah. And then in the end of the movie, L looks like a total jackass because smart Light gets the doctor to pick him out of the river, revive him, and then put him in a coma for 2 days.
Yep.
And the other guy who picks the journal out, he gets to keep writing names.
Yep. And it basically blames his girlfriend because she had all the stuff or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And as she falls, his page falls out and burns.
But he wrote that in.
Yeah.
That's another thing I didn't like about the movie, though. Actually, is like
the things like that.
You can write in actions kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they did say it had to be probable, like it has to be like something that could actually happen in real life, which those things could. But I mean, at that point, you're controlling wind and like other factors and like
gravity, and it's got to fall right into the barrel that's got a fire in it.
And then the thing is, on the other side, you can also be like, well, the Shinigami, you know, manipulate all kinds of things to get the death they need to get, which is true. But it's just like at that point, it's a stretch. You know, it's like, can you really say that's a thing? But like I said, I liked the movie for what it was, and that's another thing. I like the movie for what it is. It's not something else. It's what I think it is, for me.
I'm still irritated with them.
I'm sorry.
With whoever made it, only because.
Did you see Ghost in the Shell?
No, but I wanted to.
Did you see the original anime movie?
Not at all.
Okay, so there's a huge thing about Ghost in the Shell. It was mostly about being whitewashed. That was the big story.
Okay.
But at the same time, this is an anime movie coming to live action. Same theory. Same thing.
I was interested in going to see it based off of what it was supposed to be about.
Yeah, and it became a AAA title in the theaters. Didn't do as well as it could have because there was a lot of negativity behind it, but was still a really good movie. And if you watch the original movie, it does a lot of the things that they do in the new movie. It was a remake with some twists.
Okay. I never saw the anime movie. Never saw the other movie.
I own the original.
Okay. Is that better? Is it like Death Note? How
it's
Death
better
Note
in a sense that the original movie is darker. Like they really go there.
Yeah.
They get gritty. The new movie is more emotionally gritty than it is like just like fuck. Like it's just like like the original cartoon anime movie was just like there's some deep shit.
Yeah.
The new movie's more like it's just like, oh, that's really fucking sad. Like when they find out like all the stuff.
It happens in Sword Art Online, I think, too.
Sword Art Online was so good.
Yeah.
So good. The second season wasn't as good as the first season.
Definitely not.
But it was still good. They're supposed to be making another season coming out. I can't wait for it. It's going to be like where they're living in...
It basically changed.
It's going to be AR.
Really?
Augmented reality. Like you're always plugged in.
Okay.
So real life is just like this huge reality, like augmented reality. And then something bad's going to happen, obviously. And then
I guess that's not bad. It's kind of like Wall-E.
Dude, fucking Sword Art Online made me want to go play like World of Warcraft again. I'm like, I gotta go play with people.
Ever since Sword Art Online, I've been just looking forward to a VR future.
I want an AR future. I believe in the AR lifestyle.
I think there's going to be both.
I want AR.
I think AR, especially for like some kind of crazy sports show, maybe. Like you just put someone in an AR helmet and get them on camera on TV, and you can have them going through a crazy obstacle course that they see, and you as the viewer see too. Like, wow, this guy's jumping over like the Alaskan bullworm, you know? What are you doing? Wow. Cool.
I just like the Joker.
Get a new one.
I do need to get a new one.
Let's get a Pokemon.
What's your next complaint here?
Oh, that's most of my complaints already.
That's most of your complaints?
Yeah, let me think. Let me see.
William Dafoe as Ryuk. Voice-wise.
That was fine.
Phenomenal.
Ryuk's voice in the anime, of course, was always the best.
This is the best possible option as an American remake.
How about...
William Dafoe is like the dream pick for that character.
No, there's someone else I had in mind.
Who
could
possibly do better?
Who did the Joker's voice in the Batman game that just came out. That was pretty good. I don't know his name.
It's Luke Skywalker.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
He's been playing the Joker for a long time.
Well, he should have played Ryuk.
It would have just sounded like the Joker though. I guarantee you his
Ryuk done
Ryuk.
it better.
I guarantee you his Ryuk voice probably would have been really close to because the thing is they're almost like the same kind of people.
Yeah.
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 Except like if you were
He
to
looks creepy
like
too,
he's
though.
more like the Ryuk in this movie is more like the Joker.
What's his name? Do you know his name?
I
it
really
Hamill?
yeah, it's Mark Hamill. I was like I can't remember the name at the second, but you see, yeah, it's Mark Hamill.
I remembered.
And then you also have Kevin Smith. No, not Kevin Smith. Kevin McConnor, something like that. No, he plays Batman. He's like the most famous Batman voiceover. He's so good.
Oh yeah.
It's like Kevin something. Can't remember his name.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't.
But Mark Hamill is the best Joker of all time. I'll tell you that.
I think I have very much proved my point.
That you lost here? I
I
rebutted everything you said.
That's okay. You can always make words at the things that I make words at.
That's true. I mean, obviously, we're not going to pick the winner. You are.
Everyone's just gonna watch Death Note, and if you've seen the anime, you're gonna be like, "Wow, Bobby, what a guy! Thank you for sticking up for us."
No, what you're going to do
If
is
you
you're gonna
haven't
watch the new
seen-
movie, and then you're going to, or either way, you can watch
Gross.
the anime first, which is probably a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it. I mean, this is some huge dedication just to take from us.
I wonder how someone would feel watching the movie first, then the anime. Like thinking
They probably like the movie more because if they're not anime fans, the movie will appeal to them more. That's another thing. You have to be an
Now
anime fan really to appreciate this.
Now my brother, the Slaw, watched this with me.
He's never seen the
and
anime.
Never seen the anime. So he thought it was like a pretty good movie. He didn't think it was bad, didn't think it was awesome. He just thought it was like an okay story with a little bit of choppiness in it, I guess.
Choppy?
Yeah, like some things that were a little too quick maybe.
Okay.
But he did like it though.
Films do that.
overall.
It's because it was a good movie.
No. I mean,
It was.
it's good cuz like it's free. It's
I wish
with
they would've
your
made a TV
monthly
show, by the way.
subscription.
I do wish that.
What?
I do wish they would have made it into a TV show instead of
Like a
movie.
real life TV show?
Yeah, like if they made like the anime, but like in,
King of Queens but Death Note?
sure, but not a sitcom. Yeah.
Death Note sitcom. like Death Note but one of those old hospital shows with like Dr. Lovegood and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
A soap. Death Note soap.
Or just a TV show. They call them that too.
No.
Web
Or
series.
just all right, let's go to TV show, then let's book it back to cartoon.
Are you
and
telling me
let's
if
just
they
make
made a
it
Death Note
anime.
TV show in live action, you wouldn't at least watch it? Your ass would be like,
What they
this.
just did.
Your ass would be like this. Before the Death
No.
Note movie came out, he was just like,
What they just did was take
Pokemon
what I
live action
loved
TV
and they were like, here's Light and here's Ryuk and here's this and give us money. And now
But we didn't give him any money because it's on Netflix, so we paid $8 no matter what. Well, I paid 12, but still.
good.
I get that 4K.
If
Boom.
you already have a Netflix subscription, watch this movie.
Yeah, it's already there.
If you know someone with a Netflix subscription, watch the movie.
Which you probably are using for your Netflix subscription.
If you can watch this for free, watch it.
Yeah.
If you can't, don't.
It's a good film. I mean, yeah, this wouldn't be something I'd be like, if you don't have Netflix, go get Netflix. For
If
this.
you either,
Which, I mean, you could just get a trial and watch it. So,
nah, just go on some website and find.
hey, you can definitely download this.
Not even this. Go find the anime, but in Japanese with English subs.
Do not watch. Never watch Death Note in English dubbing.
Yeah.
Don't ever
Did
watch
you watch
dubs.
Sword Art Online on Netflix?
No, because I watched it all subbed.
It was so horrible.
I watched it on Crunchyroll.
They ripped its soul out.
Yeah, I don't like.
It was just a shell.
Dragon Ball Z is like one of the very few animes that I need to watch. in English.
Dragon Ball Z is fantastic.
It's so good.
In English.
I need to watch Super because it's. I keep
pretty
seeing these
goofy.
clips on the internet. And I'm just like, oh my god, you look so good. Like Master. Master Kami.
Kami.
Yeah, his name's Kami, right?
He's a Kami, yeah.
Kamehameha guy, right?
Kamehameha.
Kame style, right? He
No.
fucking my audio is super delayed. Oh fuck! Well, here I see. We just gonna do like this. Blah 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 blah. You
Well,
can't
that's
see
a-
our faces.
Yeah, see, it gets edited.
Is it
out
delayed now? No, I'm just kidding.
in the video?
But they had him. Like spoiler alert for that too, by the way. But you know he got all like big again. And did like the final Kamehameha.
Spoiler for what?
Dragon Ball Super.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you haven't seen it. How are you spoiling it?
Well, I watched the clip of it. It was so good.
Oh, so you spoiled it for yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm okay
Tell
with
us.
that. I just did.
Tell Bloody Valley.
Bloody Valley's a returning friend.
Who's
I think he's actually one of your what's it called? RuneScape friends.
No, really? No way.
Pretty sure he's either Bloody Valley is a RuneScape friend or no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's actually the one who yelled at us.
That'd be when I shouted out in
I didn't condone this action, by the way. No one asked me.
I was excited. That's all.
I'm gonna go on this RuneScape forum and be like blah 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 blah.
Next time I'm gonna go to the GE and just start putting out Scott's name and phone number.
He said, anyway, just drop by to say hi. Hopefully you'll be online Saturday, Sunday. Got work in 7 hours. Shit.
Yes.
We'll be on Saturday.
Yeah, totally Saturday. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Are you the RuneScaper?
He is.
He is?
He is.
Okay.
I know.
Happy scaping.
Happy scaping.
Good luck at work.
He's working 7 hours. Go to sleep.
Get some Z's.
We're supposed to be up at this late, not you.
Yes.
Well, you are. Watch us.
1 a.m. Nerds at night.
It's a bad marketing scheme. It's like, watch us, but go to sleep. Watch us. Are you smoking yet?
Smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah, it's like Adult Swim. They put up their commercials in between, and they're like, "We don't care if you watch."
Okay, so
We don't give a
wait. Since
shit.
we're pretty much done with, okay, we're gonna cap off Death Note, but we're gonna finish out some more talking because I want to talk to you about something.
So to sum up, the movie was awful and the anime was great.
The movie was
Watch
great.
it in Japanese with English subs.
Fuck you, Bobby. The anime was great. The movie was good. Go watch both if you can.
The
Let
movie
us
was
know
good.
in the comments on YouTube, or just message us. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let us know what you guys think. Who the real winner is? Okay. Who the real winner is? The real nerd.
Of this opinion-based
Some real talk.
Of this opinion-based Death Note.
But anyways, I want to talk to you about Disjointed.
What if I don't want to talk to you?
Did we just lose our friendship over this?
All right, we could talk about Disjointed a little bit.
Okay.
We'll see where it
It's
goes.
so good.
Who's the main lady?
You didn't watch
What's her
most
name?
of it, but me, Tim, and Lily did. We watched the whole season in one day.
What's that main lady's name? The
Like
mom.
in real life?
Yeah.
Betty.
She's a great actress.
Betsy.
I love her.
I don't remember her name, but she was in
I'm just gonna look
American
up
Horror Story.
Disjointed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is coming out. What's the American Horror Story? The new season coming out
Cult.
in like 8 days.
Yeah, a couple days. It's
7.
called Cult.
Disjointed.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Disjointed is a pretty new show, isn't it?
It just came out literally.
Just came out. Netflix original?
Netflix original.
Okay.
Warner. I think it's Warner by. It's actually being shown by Warner Bros. Too. Actually,
Warner
But no,
Bros. has
that
been
show
doing
is
so
great.
good this year.
it's a great show. It's so good.
So basically, what's her name? Kathy Bates plays this cannabis legend named Ruth.
Yep.
And she employs her newly graduated son and a team of young bud tenders, which are people that are behind the counter at dispensaries and stuff.
Giving out bud.
So she employs her newly graduated son and some young bud tenders to help her run her Los Angeles marijuana dispensary.
Yep.
And the shenanigans that ensue are really funny.
Oh God.
So she's like was it Scrabble?
Oh
She's
God.
like a Scrabble champ.
Dude, that Scrabble episode
Hardcore.
was so good. Yeah, so like the show, like it's like 25-minute episodes. It's kind of wild how they do the show. It's almost like they geared it to people who are already high. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, sort of like Adult Swim.
like yeah, exactly. Like it has that no, because like there's no commercials in a Netflix show, right?
Right.
But there are small commercials in this show, and they're meant to be like fucking funny.
Ah, okay.
And some of them are really small, like couple seconds, and some of them are like 30 seconds or a minute, whatever, right? But like in the first I think it's like episode 2, whatever, like every like 5-10 minutes or whatever, there's these two stoned out dudes eating with a bag of Lay's potato chips. Lay's, like I'm talking about Lay's, like
Lay's.
not like a fake off-brand like Let's that's in TV shows.
Like
I'm talking
straight
about,
up Lay's.
this was a commercial for fucking Lay's, and this dude was just sitting there like.
Because Netflix, that's why.
And the next guy does the same exact thing, and then Lay's just goes like this. The logo goes Lay's, and then it goes right into the show. I'm just like, and the thing is, they'll
so
go
great.
into some like serious like bullshit. Like they'll be like I like the show. It's really cool. They kind of touch on like PTSD in the military and stuff like that. Like, oh, it's really cool, especially because it's marijuana. I'm like, that helps people all the time. Legalize it. God damn it, just do it.
She.
But like they do like serious stuff. But the thing is, they don't keep it. The tone of the show is so like sporadic. It'll be like this serious thing, and then the next second somebody's making a joke, and it feels natural. It's like, okay, that that could happen. That's hilarious. And no one feels awkward, but it's so good. Like, just whoever wrote this show, or the team of people that wrote the show, I applaud you so much.
Yeah, from what I saw, I think I only actually saw 2 episodes because in between I came up here and streamed Super Mario 64, which was so fun.
I watched the whole season yesterday. It was so good.
The whole season. That's all that was there.
And I watched 4 more episodes tonight with Britt.
Wait, there's more than one season?
No, she didn't watch the beginning.
Oh,
so I watched it again with her. We were just watching it again.
Didn't? All right, so after like the second episode, don't they skip the intro too or something?
Yeah, no. So they don't do. And the thing is, they fuck with you. They don't do it every episode. So
Really?
Netflix, you can skip the intro anyways.
Okay.
So the first episode it'll play through the whole
Right.
thing. The second episode I'm pretty sure it'll play through, and the third episode is when it starts. It'll just fast forward itself.
Just really quick through all the
Yeah,
intro.
you can. And the thing is, you can still skip the intro, but you have to like click it pretty quick, or it's just gonna be back to the show anyways. So it's like,
There's
okay,
no point.
Cool. And the thing is, they break the social like norms, I guess, of like what sitcoms are supposed to be. They kind of make fun of them, like the girl that's the hot girl who works where everybody else is at, and the guy is like, the main character's like, I gotta get with this girl, she's the love of my life. Like, they make fun of that. That happens like right in the way in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
And then they squash it real fucking fast. Like, this is fucking dumb.
How about the one girl? She's like the Asian girl.
I love her. I want to marry
like
her.
super smart, was gonna go be a doctor, and
She's
then
literally dropped out.
dropped out
Yeah.
to come work at the dispensary for Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
And
one semester
it's
left.
so great, her interactions with her mom. Her mom's like she's so strict her whole life. Like,
Yeah, they definitely
Oh
touch
my
on
goodness.
stereotypical, like,
so great.
they do like stereotypical Asian family stuff.
She gets disowned.
And then like the main
So-
character, Kathy Bates, she's like Jewish, and then she got with the main character's son, or the son, right?
Mm.
Travis. He's half black, half white,
Right.
because the mom and the dad. And the dad's like was like a Black Panther back in the day, and then he became like a corporate like entrepreneur dude. So like he like completely switched sides. And then she's like, "No, I'm staying here and fighting the power."
That's right.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah,
Do
I'm
it,
half-
Kathy."
The best joke I saw on that show, which was like that made sense to like today's like pop culture, was like, he's like, "Yeah, I'm half Jewish and half black. I know Drake makes it look easy, but it ain't easy." I was like, "Oh shit, Canadian
a
Drake."
good one.
But no, I love that show, man. That show is like, I hope they make another season because it ended with a cliffhanger like they usually do.
It's over. Oh, sort of like Death Note. Is there
Yeah.
going to be a second Death Note, by the way? I wanted to ask.
Like TV show?
No, movie.
Oh, I have no idea.
Because I
kinda
guess
honestly.
Elle was about to write Light Turner on that piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you don't know because it just stops.
That's the guy.
How did she fucking what? Oh, you sent it to me. I thought that was my wife. I saw B and I'm like, did Brittany text me this?
Nope, that was me.
Nerd.
We need to get that guy.
We're gonna make that our intro.
The nerd guy from
Nerd.
Revenge of the Nerds. Nerds.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have today.
That's all.
That's all.
I
All
hope
the time.
I hope that you got your proper Death Note warnings and you know what you want to do.
I hope you go watch. That's really what I really hope is you go watch it.
Honestly, I hope you go watch every single movie that's out.
Really?
Yeah.
There's probably some really bad
And see,
ones out
if you
there.
don't watch the same season of something 10 times, you can watch a different movie 9 other times.
Okay, he's just mad because I watched Death Note over and over again because it's a really good show.
It is a really good show.
Which just shows you how much I know about.
I just like to
Death
bust
Note,
his
and
balls that he
doesn't.
wasted time.
I hate you so much. Your shirt's purple.
But then again, I've watched Wreck-It Ralph like 50 times.
Really?
So, yeah.
That was not good.
Wreck-It Toy Story, I probably spent like 100 hours on.
Aladdin maybe, but not Toy Story.
Are you excited for Will Smith as Genie?
I am not unexcited, but I'm not.
But he's not Robin Williams.
I'm not particular. No, the thing is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, I'm not excited about it. But if I see it and he's good, I'm gonna be like, okay, I will give you props if you're good.
Now, see, anybody who's trying to fill a role that Robin Williams was
Has
just
some
in,
huge fucking shoes to fill.
I'm looking at you like, you better do it good.
Yeah,
You
But the
better
thing
do
is-
him justice.
but you don't want him to do it the same way.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, I don't want Will Smith to be Robin Williams' Genie. I want him to be
Will Smith's Genie.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
his
makes you
own
keep
thing.
makes you just keep the essence of what Genie is.
Like the energy.
Yeah, he's happy. He's go lucky.
Yeah.
He just wants to be free.
Yeah. And this will be a remake of Aladdin, like
The original.
straight up, right?
I'm guessing they're gonna do like what they did with the Jungle Book, just remake the movie and then
Yes.
cut out the important parts.
And they're doing that with the Lion King too right now, right? Or is that a rumor?
Yeah, live action Lion King. Yeah, I think that's rumor, but I think it's like a pretty decent rumor.
Now here's what happened. I thought with that it was Like, I thought it was totally real, and everyone got super excited. Then I heard it was a rumor and got shut down.
Even if it's a rumor, it's gonna happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
That's
what I was
Disney
hoping.
likes money, and they know people buy Lion King tickets.
I was hoping they would
Because-
see how much people got excited for that.
I would buy. They know people are fucking excited, dude. If they said there was a live action Toy Story movie, it would probably suck balls.
That would be scary. Imagine
but people
that.
would buy tickets by the fuck.
Imagine live action in Sid's room.
Oh god, that'd be creepy.
Yes.
Because he was a creepy guy.
So scary.
Animated.
That would be
Anyways,
so scary.
This has been Nerds at Night, Episode 7, Death Note Showdown. I was your host tonight, Scooter, my co-host, Bobby Law. Hope you guys had a great time. Hope you guys follow us here on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Real Nerds Real Talk. Make sure you guys go over to our Teespring website, teespring.com/RNRT. Grab yourself some real nerd swag.
Swag, Nerds at
I
Night.
hate the word swag, by the way. Anyways,
Swaglicious.
feel like being awesome, go ahead and support us on patreon.com/RNRT, where you can put up $2 a month and make us happy.
Dude, $24 a
You
year.
get Steam codes, maybe. Probably. If you're the only one, you'll get the Steam codes.
Listen up. One
Make sure
full
you
year
check out our
subscription.
schedule. The
is
next
worth a
show
Steam code.
coming up is tomorrow's episode of Scooter's Take, where I'll be sitting here watching the Nindies with you. The Nindies is Nintendo's Indies Showcase. It's going to be on at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Ooh.
So I'll be watching it with you guys.
Live reaction.
Hope to see you there. This episode will be up on YouTube sooner or later.
That'll be fun. If I had nothing to do at 1, I'd watch with you, Scoot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow at 1?
Sleeping.
Oh.
No, lifting.
You...
I'm keeping my nerd muscles in
You're a
shape.
healthy bastard. Me too. Hope to see you again soon. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Love y'all.
Blah,
Stay
blah,
nerdy,
blah.
my friends.
Bye.
Stay nerdy.